really appreciate having friends across the country. You know, that's a lot. That's really a big blessing. Out here on the road, driving places, get to see people, reconnect. Doesn't always work out timing wise. Sometimes it's difficult to prioritize the job, getting this truck and this materials and loads where they need to be as quickly as they need to be. I do push pretty hard. Typically drive the hours I can drive. I don't always run 11 hours a day, but sometimes gotta take the breaks, stop, check things. As soon as my 10 hours break time is up, if I've gotten good rest, I try to get up and get rolling again. This weekend was a little different. I wasn't far from a good friend's house. I was able to stop for the weekend, and so just planning to do a 10-hour break. Parked over near his house in a spot that his family friend had that let me park there in front of the house. So I did that. Got up and ran around. Ended up with an ear infection. Started out sometime last week. Well, that really hurt Saturday morning when I woke up. Looked around, got a hold of local urgent care, got in there pretty quick. Had them send a prescription over. Yeah, it was definitely an ear infection in my left ear, and the right ear's got a little bit, but the doctor went ahead and gave me a prescription for an antibiotic to take for 7 days, and allowed for an additional 3 days, so a 10-day script, just in case it wasn't cleared up in the first 7. Also prescribed I don't know, some kind of a booster, steroid, not prednisone. I do another one anyway. And so I should be able to knock this ear infection out. It's not debilitating, it's just really uncomfortable. We're gonna make it on through this. Trying to see if it works out that I can stop off and see another buddy out in Las Cruces, New Mexico, as I'm on heading back across. Got to skirt around the north side of LA. It's a Sunday afternoon. I might just roll on through there, but I expect LA to be chaotic any day of the week. So we're just gonna clip off across the north side, head over to Bakersfield, Barstow, and then we'll drop on south from there. The way I've got it planned out, I should be shut down by probably 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon. I still got time on my clock, but I may adjust that a little bit when we get to Barstow to see what options I have for a place to stop after that. It might work out to where I can see my buddy down there in Las Cruces. But we'll see. Las Cruces, last I looked, is still going to be like 700 miles, 750 miles from Barstow, which means I wouldn't make it in there in one day tomorrow, unless I can get that closer down to about 650 miles, somewhere in that range. 650 is a hard day of driving. You know, that's 650 miles driving 65 miles an hour. That's a minimum of 10 hours of driving. So that's a long day. I typically don't like to try to put in a 650 mile day unless it's the end of where I'm going to stop for maybe a 34-hour break home or something like that. They just can't count on traffic at anywhere. Construction, there's always an accident. And we're still crossing California, so the speed limit's only 55 in California, so that technically means California's 550 miles in a day at 10 hours. No traffic, no stop, no go. Just the math is kind of interesting to consider. I really do like this job, and I really appreciate Maverick as a company to work for. They do take good care of us. And let us be responsible for where we are, when we are, how we run the truck. Getting ready to turn off here in Stockdale Highway, California. Cut across here just to keep us out of LA. But we are going to head over to the streets of Bakersfield. There's a song in there somewhere, I think. you've got good food that's not truck stop food, it's kind of nice to be able to grab something a little bit different, something I don't have to make that's been made. And it's not fast food. Boy, here we go. We got the traffic circle up here. We're going to take second exit at the traffic circle. Music pause here as we come around this traffic circle. Traffic circle is always a lot of fun. It's kind of fun to navigate these things. Let's make sure I get that silly.
Take the second exit at the traffic circle.
Lane departure warning off when I come through these things because they are a deal where you really got to swing the trailer this way. You got to swing it that way, all to keep these curves. And the trailer, if you're going off the curves, keeping it in the lines, but the truck is not going to stay in the lines if you're going to keep the trailer in the lines, which is the more critical part, because I can't just drag the trailer over things. And obviously I'm not trying to run anything over with the truck either, but the lines and the width above and around the lines and into the area that gives you enough room if the traffic circle was built right. That one was. That was a pretty good traffic circle. Maybe we'll pull the YouTube, not YouTube, we'll pull the dash cam video off on that one there, and we'll show that one when we pull through here. Honey, avocado, and oranges. I have been seeing out here in this part of the country all these groves, trees. Bloom like this one up here on the left, some not, some I've seen some tore down, the trees all pushed over. But what's been interesting is as I come along, there's just spots where there's a whole bunch of two-stack, four-square beehives. Maybe 2 or 3 sets, maybe 4 sets. At the end of the row of trees for these bees to get out here and do their bee job, pollinating these trees. Why? Well, so they can get oranges and avocados. I didn't know we grew avocados here in California, but I guess they do. And pistachios, some places I think. I saw pistachios back there. It's kind of interesting, you know. Part of the food process we have, and where it comes from, how we get it. It doesn't just show up at the store without somebody moving it, managing it, taking care of it, making sure it grows, and the bugs and the wind and the rain